quiz lovers! It's time to test your brain with some super interesting general knowledge questions. What chemical element makes up most of the atmosphere of Titan? You have 5 seconds. And the correct answer is methane. Titan's atmosphere is so thick and rich in methane that it actually rains liquid methane. Imagine that, methane rain instead of water. Question 2. What is the phobia of thunder and rain called? Think carefully. Answer: umbrophobia. People with umbrophobia often feel anxious even hearing the sound of rain on a roof, but some therapists actually use rain sounds to help others relax. Question 3. Who wrote the famous novel The Great Gatsby? Answer is F. Scott Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald finished The Great Gatsby in 1925, and although it wasn't a hit back then, it's now considered one of the greatest novels ever written. Question 4. What instrument is depicted in Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting, The Last Supper? Answer: lute. The lute was one of the most popular instruments during the Renaissance, often used for storytelling through music, much like guitars today. Question 5. Which city is called the City of Winds? Answer: Chicago. Chicago isn't called Windy City because of its weather. It actually came from old politicians being full of hot air during speeches. Question 6. In what year was the International Red Cross founded? Answer: 1863. The Red Cross was inspired by the horrors of war and is now one of the world's largest humanitarian organizations, active in nearly every country. Question 7. What animal is a symbol of peace and neutrality? Answer: white crane. In many Asian cultures, the white crane symbolizes longevity, peace, and wisdom, and origami cranes are folded as wishes for harmony. Question 8. In what year did the discovery of Antarctica occur? Answer: 1820. When Antarctica was first sighted, explorers didn't even step foot on it. They saw it from their ships through icy fog. Question 9. What is the capital of Japan? Answer: Tokyo. Tokyo was once called Edo, and it became the capital in 1868 when Emperor Meiji moved there. Today, it's the world's most populous city. Question 10. What is the official currency of Japan? Answer: yen. The yen was introduced in 1871. And did you know Japan's 5-yen coin is considered lucky because the Japanese word for 5 yen sounds like good fortune? Question 11. Which planet is known as the morning star or evening star? Answer: Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, even hotter than Mercury, because its thick clouds trap heat like a giant greenhouse. Question 12. What chemical element is used to cool and freeze food? Answer: nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen is so cold it can instantly freeze things. It's even used in making ice cream at science shows. Question 13. In what year was the United Nations, UN, founded? Answer: 1945. The UN was formed after World War II to promote peace, and today 193 countries are part of it. Question 14. Who wrote the novel War and Peace? Answer: Leo Tolstoy. Tolstoy's War and Peace contains over 500,000 words, making it one of the longest novels ever written. Question 15. Entomology is the science that studies what? Answer: insects. There are more than 10 quintillion insects on Earth. That's about 1.4 billion for every person alive. Question 16. In what year was Ferdinand Magellan's first successful circumnavigation of the world? Answer: 1520. Although Magellan started the voyage, he didn't complete it. His crew did, making them the first humans to sail around the globe. Question 17. What animal is the national symbol of Australia? Answer: kangaroo. Kangaroos can't walk backwards. That's why they're also part of Australia's coat of arms, symbolizing progress and moving forward. Question 18. Hitler's party is known as what? Answer: Nazi Party. The Nazi Party's full name was the National Socialist German Workers' Party, and it ruled Germany from 1933 to 1945. Question 19. What is the most popular bread in France? Answer: baguette. The baguette is so iconic in France that it's now listed as part of UNESCO's intangible cultural heritage. Question 20. What is considered the lung of the earth? Answer: the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon produces about 20% of the world's oxygen and is home to over 3 million species. Talk about nature's powerhouse. And that's a wrap for today's quiz. How many did you get right? Tell us your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because your next quiz challenge drops soon.